inside Oracle Arena in Oakland. The Warriors secure the opening tip, and we're underway in Oakland. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's the start they were looking for, just as the fans were getting seated.
And I love that aggression. Stylistically, you have to come out and dictate the tempo of the ball game. Don't ease your way into it. Keep your foot on the gas.
Kyrie Irving lines it up for two. Not that time.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Curry into the front court. His team up by one. The jumper's off the mark. Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside of Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
Irving with the basketball. Down three. To Durant. Here comes the screen. Durant. Kevin Durant. Missed his first. That one goes.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Nets have the basketball. Probing the defense. Screen coming. Tough make through traffic.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Good. Off a spin.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Durant with the basketball up top. Down just a couple. Not that time. Curry. Brooklyn secures the rebound. Here's Irving into the front court. Down two. To Durant. Oh, had him going there for a second. Kevin Durant. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Kevin Durant has it. Has a chance. Knocks it down from mid-range. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
Now the Nets going to take a timeout as they'll make sure they're alive. Burks lets it fly from long range. Now that's a contest. Drives, but a shot won't go down.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
To Thompson. Yes, Klay Thompson. He's 2 for 2 now.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Jay, 28 wins a year ago for the Nets, but a couple of individuals, they shined in their playing time.
8 wins better than the year before. And think about Jared Allen for this team. He is a new age 5, has the versatility and the speed to run the court. And then you think about a guy like Spencer Dinwiddie, who actually got drafted in the 2nd round and actually gambled on himself, had a horrific knee injury. To see the kind of minutes due to the injuries that he played and the level that he played at, Ed, this team is on their way.
Now ready for a couple of free throws.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Team foul number 1 for
Joe Harris has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 77% at the line. Off the mark on the first free throw. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Message received. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Dinwiddie. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. Possession lies with Golden State. Thompson has a look. The Nets have the rebound. And the slam. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a T.
4-3. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
And scores at the basket. Jay, tough recovery that time.
Ooh. Calm and collective, the 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
To Green. It goes down.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. Up by 3. Won't go. Golden State at the controls. Thompson. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
But most importantly, you have to keep the ball moving. Maybe run some floppy sets, some horn sets. Raise those bigs up, which open up the lane, and let them be the passers to make plays easier for the guards.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Spencer Dinwiddie trying to cash in on a 3-point play. For his career, 79% at the line. He's looking for that touch.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. Oh, stolen by the Warriors. To Thompson with a drop step. Thompson. Wilson Chandler rejects it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Double team.
With the basket after a nice drop step.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Brooklyn's got it. Here comes the screen. Harris against the former Cougar. Cruises inside for 2.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
And count the basket inside.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Wide open look won't go. We've reached halftime in a 2-point game. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose and our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Kyrie across the timeline. Leads a bucket. Shot from in close, no good.
Cultures have communication. Great cultures have teammates that are willing to push you to limits that maybe you didn't even see that you had. But right now, there's no leader on this team. Everybody's just going their separate ways.
He shoots, off the mark. To Curry, from long range. Off the iron, no good.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Curry buries it on the catch and shoot.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those 3 things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Not that time. Into the front court, it's Irving. Leads just a point. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. Short jumper off the mark.
And this guy's going to come out of this game with bruises all over his body like a major heavyweight fight. He took some hard fouls in the first half. That's really deterred him from being aggressive.
To Russell. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Brooklyn with the basketball. Irving. Sizing up the defense. And a whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Substitutions, Golden State.
Durant. Not going down here. Curry to bring it up. Leads 1. For 3. Tough shot. Well defended. Dinwiddie into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Durant. Willie Cauley-Stein swats it.
That kid can block out the sun.
DeAndre Jordan, look out.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Down for Curry. Steph Curry. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
To Durant. Beyond the arc for 3. That's a dangerous spot. Kevin Durant wide open. He nails it.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Nice pass to get things going.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make two bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you...
Into the game for the Golden State Warriors. Number 9. And number 34.
Durant to Jordan. With a drop step. Able to convert inside.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
Easy path to the rim.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Durant sizing up Draymond Green. Fires the three, and Kevin Durant nails it from downtown.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Russell, tough matchup against Durant. And scores, strong take.
And that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Add 2 points to the board.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Down to Green with a drop step. Mitchell Robinson snatching it out of the air.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, they're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Livingston. Good. Off a spin.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
It's Brooklyn's ball. To Dinwiddie. They'll get it to Durant. And stuffs it home.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Count the basket inside.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To Durant. Fires the three. That's how you defend. And that one is out. Dinwiddie with the basketball. His team up by 1. Durant to Dinwiddie. From the outside, no good. And strokes it.
You see, the great playmakers see the shot before it ever happens. They recognized how they were being guarded on the previous set, and then they make the necessary adjustments.
Oh, straight down the middle for 2.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Livingston. Knocks it down from mid-range.
The reality is no one can guard a player at his level one-on-one. The help defense needs to be shown, and he needs to see a series of obstacles instead of just one individual.
And he hits.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
To Russell. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
And the finish, slam dunk.
An easy 2, get back on defense.
Livingston across the timeline. His guys now down by a point. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
It's the Nets who are victorious as they just squeak this one out by a point. That does it for my partner.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.
Got what you want, what you need, you know I'm on my way, baby. Real, you could get what you want, long as you ride with me, baby, come ride with me, baby, come ride with me, come ride with me, baby, come ride with me, baby, come ride with me. I live a wild life, don't judge me. Walk in the room, could hit my 41. Anything got when I was 14. I was trying out for the ball team. High school crush was ignoring me. Oh yeah, not me. Now I'm on the road. Shorties on my shores. Saying I'm about to. I'ma talk cause I ain't finished yet. True be told, yeah, I've been a man. Still gon' love me when the fan. Are you? Oh really now? Aight man, let's get it then. I got what you want. I'm on my way, baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill, I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Baby, come ride with me, come ride with me. Baby, come ride with me, baby, come ride with me. You know I gotta give them what they ask for. Like Tupac spitting at the tabloids. Smith hanging with the bad boys. Get it done with up. They never had much. Waters and crackers when they had lunch. Everyone quick to do it. Feeling like 5. Still got a heart of gold. So don't go, cause I'm here for you. Akon flow like it's 06. Don't trip. Mo's at it again. I'm a dog, but I'm no. I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way, baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill, I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me, baby, come ride with me, ride with me, baby, come ride with me, come ride with me, baby, come ride with me, ride with me, baby, come ride with me. I got what you want, what you need, you know I'm on my way, baby, come ride with me.
It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen, and joining... Opening tip controlled by the Golden State Warriors. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Well,
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Prove that it wasn't the D, it was more in his own head.
Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed, and that's the biggest thing for Paul. When he's the guy offensively, he makes those clutch shots. It re-engages him defensively, and that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Willie blocked away.
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial.
So, Ed, my man P. Bev the other day made some comments on social media. I want to get your reaction. He said, I'll tell you right now, we are the best team in L.A. How do you feel about that?
Jay, since the Clippers moved from San Diego, I don't know if that's been the case once. Maybe going back a few years, but LeBron James is in L.A. now. I don't know if Patrick Beverley's right on that one. Steph Curry, tough matchup against George. Now ready to shoot at the line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Paul George at the line for 2 shots. A career 84% free throw shooter. Able to convert on both free throws. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
Ed, do you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw's good to cement the 3-point play. The lead is back down to 1. George against the former Cougar. Reset here. Let's see what they do. It's George for 2. Paul George. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
So deadly. Now look, part of that is God-given talent. But the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle. Oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
Free throw good. A 3-point play, and that ties us at 6. Clippers have the basketball. Beverley down low for Leonard. Off the assist.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that.
Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, no question. There's an unspoken bond there.
Just on the same wavelength. And how about this? Sometimes a bad pass is a great pass when you have somebody as athletic as that can catch that anywhere and slam it down.
Over to the right side. The screen sets him up for 2.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Leonard to Paul George. Nothing going here on that drive. George to Leonard. Oh, he had it. Curry into the front court. 10-all is our score. Cruises inside for two.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Beverly. Thompson. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
George lets it fly. Paul George. 3 for 4. Good start.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Russell into the front court. It's 14-12. Great look and vision. He gets it.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Leonard to George. Take stock of the floor. Paul George to Leonard. Paul George, 4-2. Paul George looking good, 4 for 5.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
To Alec Burks. Paul George with a piece.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Second effort. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Harkless. Leonard to Harkless. George to Leonard. Trying to cash in. Leonard's shot won't go down. Russell with it up top. Shot clock off as they look to break the tie. There you go. Way to stay with it. Deep three at the buzzer. A three-pointer at the buzzer is good. They can check it all they want, but that clearly was fired in time. And it gives them the lead. Jay, in the first quarter, if you own shares of stock...
From the start, let's do it.
Substitutions.
Jay, the Clippers last year were 2 games better than 500. Pretty amazing when you think about what they dealt with.
Most definitely, but everything for this Clipper organization starts with Lou Williams. He is the stud for this team. It's his second time in his career he's been named 6th Man of the Year, and that's why they signed the 31-year-old to a 3-year, $24 million deal.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Oh, surprise. He hits it.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Down 6. Terrific vision. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
And did you see that in transition? Don't 1-2 ooh-wee on him.
Ooh-wee. Oh, it's good. Beverly. to Harkless. Has a look. Wide open look, won't go.
If I'm the player that just missed that shot, just because you're open doesn't mean you need to shoot. You can put the ball down on the ground and drive to the rim.
It's LA Clippers ball. Williams to Harkless. Had a chance, but it's no good. Russell into the front court. 4 points the differential as we come up on halftime. Beverly into the front court. He'll run the offense. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Short jumper off the mark. He'll let one fly from half court. We have come upon halftime with the Clippers out in front.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Beverly into the front court. Leads 4. To Paul George. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4 to Leonard. Willie Cauley-Stein rejects it. 24-second violation. It's Golden State basketball. Ball's tied up. We'll get a jump ball. After the tie-up, they're in position for the jump ball. Beverly into the front court. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Screen coming. Easy pass to the rim.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
Down low Thompson. Yes, Klay Thompson. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
But most importantly, you have to keep the ball moving. Maybe run some floppy sets, some horn. Raise those bigs up, which open up the lane, and let them be the passers to make plays easier for the guards.
The drive, right to the basket.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
It's Steph for 2, and he hits.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Clippers have the basketball. Nothing going here on that drive. Willie knocked it away.
Oh! Some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir. Kawhi Leonard. And it's Curry who grabs the board. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Leonard to George. Klay Thompson able to recover with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Now ready for a couple of free throws.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximum effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. It's the Clippers with the possession now. To Leonard. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Jumper's good.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
And it's cleared by Thompson. Another chance. Oh, follows and finishes.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Leonard to Paul George. From the painted area, won't go down. Curry into the front court. The lead is 2. Short jumper stays out.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force... Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Count the basket inside.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Curry to bring it up. Our score all even in this third quarter.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
George to the basket, but it won't go. To Harkless. Paul George. He throws it down. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this fourth quarter because the first 3 have lived up to the billing.
The pass set it all up.
And don't you dare think about the fourth quarter yet. The only quarter that matters is the one you're playing in right now. Finish strong.
George matched up with Jerebko. 20-footer at the buzzer and scores on the step back. Long key from 3/4 court. Third quarter comes to an end. The Clippers are out in front. The Clippers with the basketball as we begin the fourth quarter, and they'll be
Subbing in for the Golden State Warriors.
Beverly. Down low Green. Gets a shot up off the mark. Gets to the basket and scores.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Leonard to Beverly. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Patrick Beverly. Russell with it up top. Leads 3. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
throw good as he completes the three-point play. The lead is up to 6. LA Clippers with the basketball. Leonard to Beverly. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
And when the ball gets the defense rotating from side to side, you're bound to find opportunities for each other.
Active fans. Stay with it. We'll get a jump. Oh, it's been scrappy. Let's see who can take the jump. Green. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Drive to the basket, but the shot won't go. To Russell. Here comes the screen. Russell. No, I missed a short one there. Beverly into the front court. The deficit is 6. To Leonard. Fires the 3. Can't connect. It's no good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
To Leonard. Willie Cauley-Stein sends it away. Now the stoppage and an intentional foul means free throws coming with a little over 30 seconds to go.
Too close to call right now. We're in clock management mode. That was a good play.
And he makes them both. Now the Clippers call a timeout, but this game's in the balance, and time is of the essence. George. Green always looking for the steal. Knocked loose. Draymond Green with the block. Gets a look. Can't hit.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. It's the Warriors who get the victory as they win this one handily. That does it.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.
Oh, y'all thought y'all wasn't gonna get that Kendrick and that LOX, huh? Yeah. Y'all thought y'all wasn't gonna get that Lock and Kendrick? That's that. Kendrick. Well, they not. Right, it's in there.
The damage that we do is severe. The reinvention of the fresh.
Flew in the air. We put that work on commercial. We flew in the air. Tight circle, I don't move with the squares.
Rock a rugby like pool, but put two. Ain't qualified to get you should move to the rear.
I'm from Yonkers, had to learn to conquer my fears. In the foreign, had to learn to conquer the gears.
It's the kick drum, yeah, it's the snare. I turn it to the back, then I crack your veneers.
Stagnated on the block.
I'm in the mansion upstairs.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Mind Frame, coming to you live and direct, and the one just caught a body. Live and direct, and the one just caught a body. Let's check this out. Yes, hello. I'd like to report an emergency. Can someone scrape the defender off the floor, please? The one is, tearing it up. But yeah, man, that's all I got for now. I gotta go scrape the defender off the floor. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Mind Frame, coming to you live and direct, and the one just caught a body. Let's check this out. Yes, hello. I'd like to report an emergency. Can someone scrape the defender off the floor, please? The one is, tearing it up. But yeah, man, that's all I got for now. I gotta go scrape the defender off the floor. It's my part-time job. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Mind Frame, coming to you live.
Go ahead and keep the lights on. I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Yeah, hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight, son. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight, son. First off, bow down, cause this feel like Midnight Club at D-Town. What's up? Double dish new keys in the ignition. Hat tipping, Dontrell Willis with the feet kicking, knees cranking. You see what Pete cranking. Listen, y'all be tripping. See, we lately been seeing y'all be grating. Facing y'all is cheap fragrance. They know me, the phonies. They copy, they jocking. But Groxy, he just and the pretty boy finna end your title reign.
Welcome inside Oracle Arena. I'm Ed Cohen with the former Chicago Bulls guard Jay Williams. And Jay, next year, the Warriors will move across the bay to San Francisco. But right now, trying to put on another show here in Oakland.
And speaking of a show, how about how many shows we saw in this building? The days of Run TMC, the killer crossover by Tim Hardaway, and how about the sweet shooting of Chris Mullen and Mitch Richmond?
Expect nothing short of greatness within these walls. The Hawks control the tip. Trae Young to the rim. Nice pass to get things going.
Ed, I know I'm not supposed to be biased. I'm not supposed to be rooting for guys, but I'm riding with Jabari. Get your work.
Has a chance, off the mark. Well contested. Oh, they called the foul, Jay.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Jay, it wasn't that long ago. Atlanta won 60 games. Right now, what's the outlook for this franchise?
Well, the general manager, Travis Slank, has done a really good job in trying to build the culture, the right culture for the Atlanta Hawks. And that starts with their head coach in Lloyd Pierce. He got him as an assistant coach with the Philadelphia 76ers. And now he can also steal that tagline for the Hawks. It's time to trust the process all over again, but now in Atlanta, Georgia.
Here's Atlanta with the basketball. Trae Young. To Parker. Not done yet. Willie Cauley-Stein swats it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Thompson. Using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim.
Hey, look. This is a new wave. If a young cat catches you sleeping on the wrong night, it's definitely going to get 1 million+ views the next day.
Gets a look. Can't hit. Thompson to bring it into the front court. He'll run the offense. A lot of contact, no whistle.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground. Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Allen Crabbe tips it. And the finish at the rim.
Wait on it. Go, son. My ball, my ball. Hey.
Trying to cash in, open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
Ooh, I'm not sure if he's part of the Jelly fam or not, but this young player knows how to adjust mid-flight, and he finished that shot with some crazy English.
And too much contact.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Substitution being made in this one.
Substitutions. Entering the game for the Golden State Warriors.
To Thompson. Short jumper won't fall.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Shot from the lane won't go. Curry lobs it up. That pass stolen by the Hawks. Trae Young. Can't connect from inside. Curry. Steph Curry missed his first. That one goes.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the three.
Missed it. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores. Straight on three, at the buzzer. So we played one here at Oracle with the Warriors on top. Time to turn the page after a close first quarter.
Substitutions.
Jay, I'm going to say that you don't know this, but since 1980, the Hawks have drafted only 4 players to have appeared in the All-Star game. Doc Rivers, Kevin Willis, Al Horford, and Jeff Teague.
Well, how about a guy named Dominique Wilkins? I'm sorry.
Oh, well, interesting that you'd ask. Dominique Wilkins was selected by the Utah Jazz. Whistle stops play. Timeout here for Atlanta as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter.
Turn to page 15 in today's game. The latest trivia question.
Down the lane. The shot won't fall. Evan Turner guarded by Livingston. Jabari Parker, 2 of 4 now.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
And count the basket inside.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Throws it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
to Allen Crabbe. To Parker. Here comes the screen. Parker. Has a look. Deep two there, won't go. Willie Cauley-Stein pins it. That's his third block this evening.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
To Allen Crabbe. Parker knocked loose. Warriors come up with it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Flushes it home. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Baseline drive. The screen sets him up for two. Turner with the rebound. That's it for the first half. The Warriors with a commanding lead.
Fellas.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Trae Young to Allen Crabbe. Parker. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
It's the Hawks with the basketball. To Parker. Second effort. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Trae Young to Parker. Here comes the screen. Parker to Trae Young. Oh, he had him there for a second. Here's a chance from long range. Trae Young bothered just enough there.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Hawks with the basketball. Trae Young to Parker. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Jabari Parker trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 74% free throw shooter. Curry looking for his man. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
To Green. Stuffs it down with authority.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
The Hawks will use a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Trae Young to Kevin Huerter. Hawks coming off a 24-win season, Jay, but not one, not two, but 3 first-round draft picks.
Yeah, they got a big-time shooter in Kevin Huerter from Maryland. They got Omari Spellman, who won a national championship with Villanova, highly utilized in pick and pop. And then they got a very polarizing pick in Trae Young, who set college basketball on fire, one of the most gifted scorers you have in this draft.
Here's Atlanta.
Right.
Surveys the floor. Trying to make his move. Has a chance. Doesn't get the bounce. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Parsons against the native of Sweden. To Kevin Huerter. Here comes the screen. Down low for Turner. Off the assist.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Add 2 points to the board.
How many times did we see this last year for this Warriors ball club? You know when that third quarter arrives, you better bring it because that's when they take it to another level.
Here comes the screen. To Trae Young. Nothing going here on that drive. Fires the 3. He was all over him.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Oh, whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
That's his 3rd personal foul. Team foul number 2. Golden State Warriors. And penalty.
Trying to cash in. Not that time. And he finishes at the rim.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Hawks have it. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Alex Len at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. A career 70% free throw shooter. Fires the 3. Great defense, forcing the miss. Deep 3 at the buzzer. 3 quarters down. The Warriors enjoying some breathing. Hawks with the basketball to start this 4th quarter. They're looking up at a big margin. And that, Jay, shouldn't come as a surprise to many.
Well, for them to have a chance to win, I'm glad they brought their A game in their backpacks here to the arena, but that's not enough. They need their A+ game, and they need to execute down the stretch. You need to throw everything in the bag at them in order to win this game.
And a whistle.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Trae Young to Allen Crabbe. Finds to shoot for Atlanta. Trae Young to Allen Crabbe. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's what they brought him in for. Allen Crabbe hits the 3.
Well, easy difference there. In the first half, the offense allowed the defense to settle into their half-court sets defensively, and that's why the shots were all contested. But now since they picked up the pace of the game, they're getting a lot more action out of transition threes.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Couldn't keep it in. Out off Willie Cauley-Stein. Trae Young to Allen Crabbe. To Trae Young. The Hawks with 4 to shoot. Has a look. The jumper's off the mark. To Curry. Steph Curry. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Now a steal by Atlanta.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Great pass to set it up. Nice finish at the rim.
But most importantly, you have to keep the ball moving. Maybe run some floppy sets, some horn sets. Raise those bigs up.
Exclamation point. Willie Cauley-Stein with the slam.
Ed, I bet you can't say his name 3 times fast.
That's William Cauley-Stein, my
I said
friend.
fast, Ed, fast.
To Kevin Huerter. Here comes the screen. Not today. For 3, buries the wide open 3. That's too easy.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Here comes the screen. For 3. Cleaning the offensive glass. The follow won't go either. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Oh, that's how it's done.
C to 3, B to 3. Some young players look like deer in headlights out there on the court. But you got something different. You got that moxie.
To Kevin Huerter. Here comes the screen. Has a chance. Wide open look, won't go.
If I'm the player that just missed that shot, just because you're open doesn't mean you need to shoot. You can put the ball down on the ground and drive to the rim.
Took it down the lane, but it's no good.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
It's Atlanta ball. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Time for some new personnel into the game. That misses with a second to go. It's the Warriors who get the victory as they cruise to win a game that was never...
The Warriors put their opponent on behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams. This is Jalen Rose signing off.